Hi, good morning to all. Welcome again. Today I am going to start and first chapter, motion. Look at around the objects which are present. Maybe right now in your room some are at rest, but outside the window, if you can see on the road, some are in motion. Now let us try to get the meaning of motion. Let's see the objects which are at rest. Non-movable objects, the objects which are at rest, they do not move, like stones at here and like Pisa Tower at here. So these objects do not move. But objects which can move, those objects like planet Earth, the blood in our veins, animals like running race and galaxy and stars and planets and everything. These objects are in motion. Other than this, the objects which are already in motion, such as molecules and atoms. You might be knowing what are the molecules and which are the atoms. Let's see the definition of motion. Let's guess a question which is at here. What causes the phenomena of sunrise, sunset and seasons? We are having the seasons, and every day morning we are watching sunrise and sunset. What could be the reason? What could be the cause? So if you can able to observe this picture, so that you can able to answer the question. Let us define motion. Motion can be defined as change in position with respect to time. If any object is changing its position with respect to time, is defined as motion. Let me explain clearly. Suppose this is your house. You are going from your house to a grocery shop which is far away. Now you have to start from your house to reach the grocery shop. Now you have to move. So you have to change your position with respect to time. What is meaning of with respect to time? Suppose now you started around 9 o'clock from your house. If it is little far, you may take 10 minutes to reach the grocery shop. After reaching the grocery shop, the time changes. 9 o'clock you started from your house, so 9:10 you reach the grocery shop. In meantime, you walk from your house to grocery shop. So you are in motion. So that is the definition of motion. Let us think about what is the opposite word to the motion. Obviously it's rest. Motion and rest, they both are relative. Try to get the meaning of what is meaning of relative. Yeah, they both are interlinked. Let me explain with a small example. Suppose, look at this picture. So this girl may be sat inside the train. She is looking outside. So when she is looking outside, what she feels? She feels that the outside objects are moving. But reality is that she is moving. But what she feels that the outside world is moving. Okay. Suppose you sat inside the bus and your friend is outside the bus, means on the road. When bus is at rest, it means not moving. You both are not in motion. Once bus is started, you feel that your friend is in motion, but your friend looks at you, she feels that you are in the motion. Little confusing? Don't be confused. Observe it carefully. Suppose now you entered inside the bus and you sat with your friend. Now you both are looking each other. In that case, you feel that you both are not moving. But reality, you both are moving. But when you look outside the window, you both feel that the outside world is moving. The trees, the plants, whatever it is, they all are moving with respect to you. That's why motion is relative. Coming to the types of motion. There are the different types of motions are there. Very first one, motion in straight line, just like march past. Suppose a group of people doing march past. In front row, all has to move same way. So that's why it's known as motion in straight line, perfect straight line. And this is the one type of motion we will discuss particularly in class 9th. There are the other types of motions are there. Let us see at here. One is the rotatory motion. A cycle wheel is rotating about this point. This also known as rotatory motion. And this gear wheels also rotatory motion. They are also in rotatory motion. And circular motion. Our planet Earth is revolving around the sun in circular motion. That motion known as circular motion. But our planet is rotating about its own axis, that's known as rotatory motion. Don't be confused with circular motion and rotatory motion. Rotating on its own axis, known as rotatory motion. Rotating about other. Earth is revolving around the sun, that's known as circular motion. But Earth is rotating about its own axis, that's called as rotatory motion. Other than the rotatory motion and circular motion, one more motion is there, very complicated, which is known as vibratory motion or vibrate motion. This we all know it. Look at here, this molecule is vibrating left and right. Or keep your phone in vibrate mode, then observe when a call comes, your phone moves back and forth. So that motion known as vibratory motion. So this motion is very complex, means very difficult. So we will study about that in higher classes. But in